everybody, welcome to BevNerd Video Podcast. This is episode 24 and recording date is August 24th, 2010. I'm your host Jason Coleman, and on today's episode I try spaghetti and blankets. If I didn't fool you at home, that's because I have the smartest fans and viewers of the world. I'll actually be trying drinks and snacks today. Wow, were you shocked? Because I wasn't. My snacks today, if you would have saw my unboxing video from a couple weeks ago, I got some snacks from the NECCO candy company out of Massachusetts. And they sent me stuff like Mary Jane's, Squirrel Nut Zippers, Candy Classics Sweethearts, the Conversation Hearts, Slapsticks, and Mint Juleps. I'm only picking out 2 of those to try today, so that should be a pretty sweet situation. Hey, you see what I did there? Sweet candy. Yeah, you like it. As far as our drink today goes, I will be trying game juice. I picked this up at Spencer's Gifts. It is apple with ginger, and it says, "Juice up your game" with the game juice. So, as some of you may know, I am a gamer, and I post these on cheapassgamer.com. So maybe some of you want to know what this tastes like. It's apple ginger, and I'm gonna let you know. But first, promotional consideration brought to you by.
Are you looking for those Japanese video games, anime, figures, and more? Check out deviatecag.com. Registration is free and the site is easily accessible. Can't find it on the site? Make a special request and Deviate CAG will find it for you. deviatecag.com. All your desires from Japan fulfilled.
And we're back, and I've got in front of the camera lens finder Squirrel Nut Zippers, which the Squirrel brand originates back to the 1890s. Let's see, the flagship product, which is the Squirrel Nut Zippers, is a vanilla, caramel, and nut taffy, which had a little fairly interesting beginning, which you can find out all about in my blog at BevNerd.com, where I'll post all this interesting articles on there, all about it. But if you don't read that, I'll be sad. So here we go. It was named after an illegal drink during the Prohibition, and during the 90s, as a retro swing band that named themselves the Squirrel Nut Zippers passed the candy out during their performances. And in 1999, the Squirrel brand company was purchased by Southern Style Nuts, and the operation was moved to Texas. The Squirrel Nut Company was one of the oldest family-owned candy businesses when it closed its operations in Cambridge. In 2004, NECCO picked up the license from the Southern Nut Company to manufacture squirrel candy brands like the Squirrel Nut Zipper and Caramel Chew, which were headed back home to Massachusetts. So, check out. I'm also going to try Mint Juleps. So that should be pretty cool. I really like the bag, and I will gladly talk about it here in just a second. Squirrel Nut Zippers, let's begin. That smells pretty good. I definitely smell the chewy and peanut caramelly goodness so far. Here's the Squirrel Nut Zipper. It's in a wax paper wrapping, kicking it old school. Here it is. It's like a little rectangular piece of candy. So this definitely smells like caramel and peanuts. There's little bits of peanut in the candy. I can go ahead and see that on just by looking at it. So let's take a bite, shall we? It's definitely chewy. Fortunately, it's not like one of those rock hard chewies. It's nice and soft. The texture is nice. If I would put a ratio as to caramel to peanut, I'd probably say this is about maybe 60 or 70% caramel flavor with 30% peanut, and that's definitely not a bad thing, especially if you like caramel. I'm still working on it. It's slowly dissolving in my mouth while I chew on it. It's not really getting stuck in my teeth, which is definitely another good thing. Sometimes with some chewy candies, they just all get stuck all over the place in your face. It's not very fun. It's not like too sweet either, but all in all, Squirrel Nut Zippers is a pretty delicious product. Not really knowing what was going on before trying it, but it's caramel, it's peanut. If you like these things and you like to chew on stuff, you'll definitely like Squirrel Nut Zippers. Here I am with Mint Julep. I wanted to show off the little baggie that it came in first. This is called a whirl pack. You put your candy in here and then you whirl it like so. Kind of bend the little twist ties, and now it's sealed. So that's pretty neat. Oops, wrong way. But I'm gonna try these. I've never seen these in stores local to my area, so this should be pretty interesting. It's just like a square or cube, covered in a similar paper as the last candy that we tried, the Squirrel Nut Zippers, like a wax paper. Here it is, without the wrapper. It's a light green square, cube, whatever you want to call it. So let's try it. I'm not going to eat the whole thing at once because I'll be chewing for like 20 minutes, but here we go. It's definitely a little bit more chewy. Well, I don't want to say chewy, it's a little bit more like, it's definitely thicker than the Squirrel Nut Zipper. It's definitely a little bit more chewy, I think. The mint taste and smell, aroma, isn't like in your face, knock you on your butt kind of mint. The mint itself is comparable to like chewing a stick of double mint gum. Just like half strength, or maybe if you chew for like 5 minutes and it starts to wear off a little bit. It's not an overwhelming taste. But however, if you like mint, you'll probably like these because it doesn't taste bad. And I was kind of questionable about these. However, it's kind of refreshing. If you want your sweet fix, it's there. If you want a mint flavor, it's there. And maybe it even freshens your breath just a little bit. But all in all, the Mint Julep by NECCO is not bad at all. So that's pretty sweet. Anyways, try that out if you see it. It's time for Game Fuel right now. I am with Game Juice. Juice up your game. Apple with ginger flavor. It's got B vitamins for body, taurine for mind, and it's naturally sweet for spirit. This product is from Miami, Florida, and it hit the markets in 2007. Apparently this is a drink made by gamers for gamers. They went around to game conventions, tournaments, things of that nature. Got feedback for what people like to drink, what they like in their drinks, and what flavors they like. If you can see this, the bottle is actually pretty cool. It's got a nice textured grip for gaming. It's actually pretty easy to grab all together. But the thing I like about it, the bottle itself looks like a controller. Boop, 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 boop. It kind of resembles an Xbox controller because you got the little God button right there, and buttons and things. Same thing on the other side. So it's green, and it's got a guy with a hoodie on it where you can't see his face, and he looks like he's kicking something. So way to go, dude. Let's try it. I'm with Game Juice. It's time to crack this bottle open. I heard this was lightly carbonated. It didn't really make much of a sound when I opened it. So let's give it a whiff and take a swig. It's so weird. It's like an apple soda or apple juice even with ginger ale mixed with it. So this ought to be pretty interesting. That's actually pretty good. I don't know if it's lightly carbonated or if any carbonation was lost since it is past its date for a week or so. But I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of apple, but I am a big fan of ginger. With a mixture or two, I gotta say, I actually really like this. It's sweetened with sugar, so it's not like thick and syrupy as if it were sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. It goes down smooth. It doesn't burn your throat like a really strong ginger ale. And the apple is like green apple, but it's not tart. And with it not being tart, it doesn't like make you keep drinking it just to quench your thirst even more. But it actually hits the spot. I gotta be honest with you, that's a lot better than I expected. It doesn't taste like, it doesn't have that energy drink like kick or bite or snap or anything associated with like an aftertaste or a taste at all that's bad. Wow, that's pretty sweet. So you can check them out at GameJuice.com. They're on Facebook and Twitter. I think you can find these, buy them online. I gotta say, A++. Good game. But that wraps it up for this week's episode of BevNerd Video Podcast. I encourage you, please check out my website at BevNerd.com, your favorite site for soft drink and snack food reviews, contests, deals, and much more. I'm on Twitter, the link's somewhere, and one of the bottom things, Facebook.com/BevNerd, BevNerd.com. Send me an email, BevNerd@gmail.com. Thanks, everybody. Hey, you like my owl shirt? It's pretty cool. Thrift store, baby. $1, and I've got an owl shirt. How cool is that? And I think I got a clip. So let's roll the clip. See you later. Hey, you see this? This is my new haircut. And you know what that means? I'm going to be trying some drinks and snacks today. And all my friends, they have the same effing haircut too. So that means they're going to be trying some drinks and snacks today.